everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of brand building. Ready to become the ultimate brand building champion? Let's do this. All right, first up, we're talking consistency. Imagine this. You walk into a store and everything is a different color, different font, just all over the place. Confusing, right? That's what it's like when your brand isn't consistent. You gotta keep things recognizable. Consistency is key to making your brand memorable. Think of your brand like a superhero. They have a costume, a logo, a catchphrase, all the things that make them instantly identifiable. These elements make them stand out in a crowd. Your brand needs that too. Consistent visuals, messaging, and tone across all platforms. Your website, social media, even your email signature. It all matters. Every detail counts. Think of it like this. Every time someone sees your logo, your colors, or hears your brand's tone of voice, it's like a deposit in the brand recognition bank. The more deposits you make, the bigger your brand awareness grows. It's a gradual process, but it pays off. And trust me, you want that account overflowing. A strong brand presence is invaluable. And hey, consistency doesn't mean boring. You can still be creative and have fun with it. Innovation within your brand guidelines can make your brand even more engaging. Just make sure the core elements of your brand are always present. They are the foundation of your brand identity. Think of it like building a house. You need a solid foundation before you start adding the cool stuff. Without it, everything else falls apart. So, how do you nail consistency? Start with a style guide. This is your brand's blueprint. This keeps everyone on the same page and ensures your brand looks and sounds cohesive everywhere it goes. It's the secret weapon to a strong, recognizable brand. Okay, you've got your brand looking sharp, but now you need to figure out who you're talking to. This is crucial because without knowing your audience, your message might just get lost in the noise. This is where knowing your audience comes in. It's not just about demographics, it's about understanding their behaviors, preferences, and needs. Think of it like throwing a party. You wouldn't throw a princess-themed party for a bunch of skateboarding teenagers, right? You need to know what will make them excited and engaged. Unless that's their thing, then you do you. The key is to be relevant and relatable. You need to understand your target audience inside and out. What are their interests? What drives them? What are their pain points? Identifying these can help you offer solutions that truly matter to them. What social media platforms do they use? Knowing where they spend their time online is essential. Once you know who you're talking to, you can tailor your brand's voice, messaging, and even your product offerings to resonate with them. This alignment can make all the difference. It's like finding the perfect gift for someone. The more thought you put into it, the more appreciated it will be. The more you know about them, the better you can choose something they'll absolutely love. This leads to higher satisfaction and loyalty. And when you hit that sweet spot with your audience, they'll feel like you're speaking directly to them. This connection is invaluable. So how do you get to know your audience? It starts with research and observation. First, look at your current customers. Who are they? What patterns can you identify? What do they have in common? These commonalities can guide your strategy. Then, do some research. Check out your competitors. See who they're targeting. This can provide valuable insights. Social media is your best friend here. It's a goldmine of information. Look at hashtags, join relevant groups, and see what people are saying. Engage with them to understand their perspectives. Knowing your audience is like having a cheat code for brand building. It gives you a significant advantage in creating a brand that truly resonates. All right, let's talk about logos, the face of your brand. You know how they say don't judge a book by its cover? Well, people totally judge brands by their logos. It's the first thing people see, and it needs to make a killer first impression. Think of iconic logos like Nike, Apple, or even the Mr. Beast logo, simple, memorable, and they tell you something about the brand. Your logo should be like a visual shortcut to your brand's personality and values. Now, you don't need to be a design whiz to create a great logo. Start by thinking about what you want your logo to convey. Is your brand playful or sophisticated? Modern or classic? Once you have a clear idea, you can start sketching out ideas or use online logo makers. Keep it simple. A complex logo with a million elements will get lost in the shuffle. Think bold, clean lines, and easy-to-read fonts. And don't be afraid to use color strategically. Colors evoke emotions. Blue is calming, red is energetic, green is associated with nature. A strong logo is an investment in your brand's future. Let's be real. In today's world, if you're not on social media, does your brand even exist? It's the digital age, and having an online presence is crucial. Social media is where it's at for connecting with your audience, building a community, and getting your brand out there. It's the modern marketplace where conversations happen. But hold up, you don't need to be on every single platform. Spreading yourself too thin can dilute your efforts. Remember how we talked about knowing your audience? This is where that knowledge becomes invaluable. Figure out where they hang out online and focus your energy there. It's all about being strategic with your time and resources. If you're targeting a younger demographic, TikTok and Instagram are your go-tos. These platforms are buzzing with youthful energy and creativity. For a more professional audience, LinkedIn is key. It's the hub for business networking and professional growth. Once you've chosen your platforms, it's time to create content that pops. Your content should be as dynamic as the platforms themselves. Think engaging videos, eye-catching graphics, and shareable content that provides value to your audience. Make it something they can't resist sharing. Don't be afraid to show off your brand's personality and have some fun with it. Authenticity resonates with people. Social media is all about interaction, so make sure you're engaging with your followers. It's a two-way street. Respond to comments, answer questions, and run contests and giveaways to keep people excited. These activities can boost your visibility. The more engaged your audience is, the more likely they are to become loyal fans and spread the word about your brand. Word of mouth is powerful. So, be authentic, be engaging, and most importantly, be social. Your online empire awaits. All right, let's get real for a second. People connect with stories. Think about your favorite movies, books, even songs. They all tell a story that resonates with you on an emotional level. Your brand needs a story too. Sharing your brand's story is like giving your audience a backstage pass to your world. It helps them understand your why you started your business, what you believe in, and what makes your brand unique. And when people connect with your story, they're more likely to connect with your brand on a deeper level. So, what's your brand story? How did you get started? What challenges have you overcome? What are you passionate about? Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and share your struggles as well as your successes. People appreciate authenticity, and it makes your brand more relatable. You can share your story through blog posts, social media posts, even a dedicated About Us page on your website. Get creative with it. Use visuals, videos, and even customer testimonials to bring your story to life. Keep it fresh, keep it authentic, and most importantly, keep it real. Okay, you've got a killer brand, a captivating story, and a social media presence that's off the charts. But none of that matters if you're not delivering high-quality products or services. Think of it like this. You could have the coolest looking restaurant in town, but if the food is terrible, people aren't coming back for seconds. The same goes for your brand. Quality matters. Whether you're selling physical products, digital services, or even just information, make sure it's top-notch. Pay attention to detail, use the best materials, and go the extra mile to exceed your customers' expectations. Remember, word of mouth is powerful. When you deliver exceptional quality, people will tell their friends, family, and even random strangers on the internet. They'll become walking, talking billboards for your brand. And don't be afraid to stand behind your products or services. Delivering high-quality products or services is an investment in your brand's reputation. All right, you've poured your heart and soul into building an amazing brand. But here's the thing, it's not just about you. Your customers play a crucial role in shaping your brand, and their feedback is invaluable. Think of it like this. You're a chef, and your customers are your food critics. Their feedback, both good and bad, can help you improve your recipes and become a culinary master. The same goes for your brand. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback. Send out surveys, create polls on social media, or simply ask your customers directly what they think. And when you get feedback, listen with an open mind and be willing to make changes based on what you learn. Remember, you're not always going to get glowing reviews. Sometimes you'll get constructive criticism, and that's okay. It's an opportunity to learn, grow, and make your brand even better. The more you listen to your customers, the better you'll be able to meet their needs and exceed their expectations. All right, let's talk about teamwork. Building a brand can feel like a solo mission sometimes, but it doesn't have to be. Networking and collaborating with other brands and influencers can help you reach a wider audience and build credibility. Think of it like this. You're throwing a party, and you want to invite the coolest people in town. You could try to do it alone, or you could team up with someone who already knows everyone. See where I'm going with this? Look for brands or influencers who align with your values and target audience. Reach out and see if there are opportunities to collaborate on content, cross-promote each other's products, or even just support each other on social media. Collaborations are a win-win. You get to tap into a new audience, and your partner brand benefits from your reach as well. It's like a symbiotic relationship where everyone thrives. So get out there, make some friends, and watch your brand soar to new heights. And there you have it, folks. Follow these steps, and you'll be well on your way to building a brand that not only stands out, but also resonates with your audience. Remember, building a brand is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and a whole lot of passion. So go out there, be bold, be creative, and build a brand that you're incredibly proud of. See you next time.